All right, so Glenn, just tell me a bit about yourself. When did you move to Thailand?
Okay, it was around 1999, September the 1st, if I'm correct. I was a builder back home. I had a construction company. I had about 45 people working for me. Come here to pick the best stuff in the world, really, best copies. So for the first 2 years I was staying in Bangkok, I didn't really get into the nightlife scene until I got to Pattaya, really. I'd done soy cowboy in Bangkok.
Why did you decide Thailand though, straight from...
Well, funny enough, around about 97, 98, I was looking at Bulgaria on the Black Sea. And I was going to buy an apartment there. And so things weren't working out for me. And even though I had a good company and everything else, to me, the UK had been finished by the late 90s. And I wanted to get out, you know, my kids knew I wanted to get out.
Yeah.
And sort of come to Thailand by mistake in 99. And still affordable for me, you know, I was earning good money. And then it brought me up there. I was in Bangkok. I used to drink with Thai guys out on the streets of Bangkok, you know, you know. So don't go to Pattaya. Whatever you do, don't go to Pattaya. Hey, one day the lads were all coming up here, Pattaya, and started to have a weekend over here, Pattaya.
Well, must have been a good weekend, no?
No, I wanted to go back to Bangkok.
Oh, really?
Pattaya, before we start on about Pattaya, Pattaya is a country within a country. This is my absolute opinion.
I agree, honestly.
Well, we'll start off with Pattaya. So when I first arrived Pattaya, my first hotel we stayed in was Marin. We stayed in hotels in them days. We didn't bother condos and all that.
No condos, no Airbnb.
No, it was so cheap. It was you know, with the money we were bringing over.
What was the state of the hotel? Was it quite nice still? Or
Marin place was basic. It was all right. You had your room cleaned, you know, every other day. You know.
Oh shit.
You've got a fish.
Yeah, I got a fucking fish. Right. Weird, isn't it? Just mid-interview and got a catch a fucking fish.
Yeah, well, thought you a bit of luck, haven't I?
Yeah, innit?
What number's that fish got on it? I'll have that my lottery number.
I need a net. There you go, John.
Here comes the master fisherman, John Harvey.
Oh, sorry.
Do they have numbers on them, John? I wonder if I'll have that in my lottery number.
Pretty though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, they're beautiful. My favourite fish to catch, so fast. And acrobatic.
Get it back in there, fatten it up for dinner.
Yeah. Nice. Wait, can you describe to me what Walking Street was like in 2001? Because was it any different?
Mental.
Was it mad? Was it less regulated? Was it crazy?
It was probably the biggest eye-opener you could have in Pattaya, especially the little beer bars in front of it.
Yeah.
You always had the bamboo. That's always been there. Next to Walking Street with live music. Walking Street was absolutely buzzing, you know. It was to me it was a lot better then.
Yeah,
because
it's probably it was less known as well because of social media now.
Yeah.
You know, Walking Street, whether it be Patong, Pattaya, whatever, it gets everywhere and everyone knows about it, everyone sees it. But back then it must have been quite a shock to see.
Yeah. And don't forget, we were living out of bags, you know, we didn't need big wardrobes or whatever, you know, we were just living out, we were just jumping in from one hotel to another. But I stayed in Marin quite a long time. About 2002, I think it was about 2002, 2003, the exchange rate actually went mental, you know. We started it in 70. We were living like kings.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, you're getting money from the UK. I sold my building company in 2001. So I still had a bit of money. I was still sending stuff back to the UK and everything else. And you know, you really could go out. Don't forget, say it was 75 to the pound, a 7,500 for £100.
Yeah, yeah.
And you couldn't spend that money. I think we got another.
It might be a.
Someone tugging up the line. So yeah, so you.
There you go. That's, sorry, Glenn.
Got one.
Glenn, do you want to catch it?
Nah, not me, mate. Fucking hell. I'll help eat it.
Very similar. Tiny bit
It ain't the same one, is it?
It is, but it's a bigger one.
Mate, look, you're going to break the record today.
That's what happens when I come here.
making a video.
Yeah. And it,
Yeah, John put something in that bloody bait, I'll tell you. Well, that's number 2.
okay, me and Joe were here for like, how long were we? We were here for like 2 or 3 hours. We only caught one.
It can happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Charlie the other afternoon, the other afternoon, he didn't get nothing, to get
Yeah.
a bite, nothing. You know, they knew he was having a barbecue, didn't they? There's none of them fish wanting to get out, did they? You had some good crowds about. You had the boys down in Suyamoto, you had the meeting place, you had the lady pig, you had the dog's bollocks. You
The
had,
dog's bollocks.
and people were different then, you know. Everyone, it didn't matter what football team you supported. Everyone drunk in everyone's bar, you know. Football was like a really good togetherness.
Yeah.
You know, it really brought a lot of friendship together.
Yeah.
Football and pool
Yeah.
were the 2 main things that brought the community together.
Yeah. Especially all the Westerners. I mean, football's
Yeah,
massive over at home.
Yeah,
all
you
over
know.
here. It's a good sense of unity. So what is, in your opinion, the main difference that you see now between gentlemen's clubs or bars in Pattaya back then to now?
Well, in a gentleman's club, you went in the butterfly bar, it was quite funny. I used to sit by the door because you couldn't see what the girl looked like, so you waited for the door to open when the light come in, you know? You say, oh, well, she's all right then.
Mhm.
But yeah, so...
How was it getting around? Because like right now it's quite, you know, everyone's got Google Translate. It's quite easy to, you know, you got Google Maps to get around there. And communication is simple.
What
do you know
people
I mean?
don't realise is Thailand, the last 20 years, they've been through a lot, you know? This country's had bird flu, you know, they've had bloody cows, every bloody thing you can think about it. The first 10 years I was here, we've had. We've had military coups, and these people, you know, they're resistant, you know, they just get on with it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what people don't see. They don't see that side of Thai people, they just get on with it, they move on. And this is what you've got to realise about
Which is
Thai
admirable,
people.
yeah.
And this is what you've got to adapt to.
Yeah.
You know, like I call you boys, you've been here a year now, you and Joel, and I call sort of from 2019, just before COVID, I call you the new wave. You know, you're the new wave, you've got the new generation, and which I do think is good for Pattaya,
Yeah.
is getting such young people coming and
Absolutely,
in business and everything else, and I think that's a very, very good thing. You know, we've always had the 2-week millionaires come over here, lads come for 2 or 3 weeks or even a month, and they don't care what they spend, and that's how you should hit Thailand. Don't go asking how much is this, how much is a bar bus.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous questions.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what you're spending, just come here, have a good time,
Yeah.
enjoy that holiday, and when you get back home, you know you need more money next time.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait. Fucking hell, there's so many fucking fish. What? I caught a fucking branch.
Oh look, the third fish is a treat.
How did that pull?
Probably
Wind.
The fish came off and then just by chance you hooked that afterwards.
Yeah.
That's a clever fish.
There you go, look at that. That's catch of the day, that.
And you know, it was a really good community of people. People used to go in each other's bars and help each other out. There was more togetherness of people helping each other out. And like, you know, even Suyamoto, you had the meeting place, Lady Pig, like I said, but they all to meet, go in each other's bars. The International, not many people know about the International. only the people who had bars in them days down
Yeah.
in.
So what do you think? There's a lack of a sense of community now, or it's just declined?
I think it's become everyone for themselves, really. I think it's a shame, really. You know, that's why I do the pool league now, to try and get the community together and people help each other bars out, and it works with the meetings and things like that, but it still doesn't get across.
Oh my God, no way. I'm so sorry, Glenn. This
That's
is just
all right,
not normal that we get this many that fucking quickly. What? There's nothing on it.
Oh, you caught nothing again. Blue
What?
ball enough.
It's
What?
playing up. That alarm's a dodgy one. That's from China, isn't it?
No, but we saw it
Oh
pulled.
no, it's definitely a fish. It's
Yeah,
just
pulled.
human error.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right.
There was a guy called Jensen and Tommy. Jensen was Mr. Hong Kong. He was a Mr. Universe guy. He was a very nice guy, and Tommy was half Thai and half Taiwanese. And they had a bar a few doors up in Diamond Go-Go, and we'd go in that bar and Diamond Go-Go. And we'd be coming home when it was getting light, you know. In them days, you weren't getting out of bed till 3 or 4 o'clock until I had the bar,
Sounds good, innit?
you know.
What were the go-go bars like? So what year was this?
2, 3, when I moved, the go-go bars 2001, 2002 were out of this world, you know. They were, you know, you could get away with certain shows in them days, you know.
What do you mean certain shows?
Well, I really can't really say, really, you know. I don't really want to publicise that.
Yeah.
I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure we all have a good imagination. You know what I mean, we can all imagine it.
You know, what goes on behind closed doors, we can stayed behind closed
At the end of the
doors.
day, it's what you got told. It's not that you were there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what I've seen and what I've done, you know, it's been a brilliant experience. And walking street it was a brilliant experience, and it was affordable because of the money we had. The exchange rate made it so affordable, you know. And this is what, you know, this is what's changed.
Yeah.
That's what's changed a lot of the attitude, you know, is the money, really. You know, it's obviously changed a lot of things. I couldn't believe my first visit to a bar, which was in 2001 in Marine Bars next to Walking Street. You'd go into the bar, the girl would wipe you down with a cold towel. She would massage your shoulders, your arms, your tops of your legs. And then you'd give her a 200 baht tip before she started, and she'd play a game with you and everything else. And they stayed with you.
Yeah.
They just didn't leave you.
Yeah.
And you would look up at that girl, and you know, you'd buy them their drinks and everything else, and they would stay in your group. With your group, they would stay with you. Now they don't stay with the customer. They drink up.
Yeah. It was probably
drink
quite a
up.
culture shock as well, coming from the UK. Experiencing that must have been
Oh,
really
massive
cool,
experience. You know, you have doing your nails. You know, you go to the shop, it costs you 100 baht, get your nails done. These girls were doing your nails. And about a month after selling the bar, I'm sitting in the Cosy Bar. It was about a month after we sorted out the thing. By this time, I'm living up at Tepesit, Soy 10, in some condominiums there. Anyway, I get this, I'm sitting there, and there's someone get a whack on the back of my head.
Fucking hell, I can't believe someone came up and hit you with a fucking
But no,
hammer.
listen, right, because I've got it on the back of the head, so I'm on one of these chairs and I'm facing, and the thing is, a lot of bars, they got mirrors, so you've got the optics and you've got mirrors. So you can see if someone's coming from behind you. Well, this didn't have any mirrors, so I couldn't, so I'm got me out.
So you're just having your drink or whatever?
Yeah, and I'm just down to sipping my drink, and I get a whack on the back of the head. And so I spun the chair round, gave the geezer an uppercut, right, because I've been hit. Anyway, he's hit the deck, and I've got him out, and he's still got his motorbike running outside.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's gone.
Really? So he just came over to do
Yeah, so
a hit and run?
I turned around, what a dirty, I ain't got to swear here, but what a dirty, no good arsehole. I said, that Jordan McCann, that's his name, he was a big guy from Glasgow, one of the top boys, meant to be one of the top boys from Glasgow and all that, right? Oh, he wasn't that bloody big, was he? I said, he fucking weren't too hard to do, was he? So my mate Paul's gone to me, Glenn, you've got an axe hanging about out the back of your head. I think you're joking. It wasn't an actual axe, it was a meat cleaver. And it was stuck in the back of my head. I thought it was an Heineken bottle. I thought, a dirty fucker's done me with an Heineken bottle. So anyway, the guy who owned the bar started having an heart attack, right? He couldn't make it up, right? So anyway, all of a sudden, I'm expecting the police to come through the doors or, you know, or someone to come through the doors, to see what's gone on. It's Channel 5 or Channel 3 or whatever it was. How they got in? I don't know. I'm on the.
That's quick, isn't it?
I'm on the news. I'm live on news on the news channel.
But with the meat cleaver still in your head, or no?
No, I've got the lads. I've got the lads to pull that out. And we was all laughing like funny, you know. It did get bloody meat clear. It didn't hurt. You know what I mean? It wasn't no pain. It was just like having a bottle over your head. Like you know, you weren't. No, things like that don't bother me. They don't. I'm not a squeamish person. That was just a funny experience. Them things don't happen every day of your life, you know what I mean?
No, I haven't been hit over the head with a meat cleaver yet.
Yeah,
I've only been here a year though.
I think a few months later the police got him anyway, and I don't know what happened. Look. Let me just tell anyone who's listening to this channel or whatever, do not go around flashing big bundles of money and wearing great big gold chains.
Of course.
In any city in the world. Anywhere in the world. Just don't do it, right? Because you're gonna bring trouble to yourself.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
You're asking for
so,
it.
Anyway, so he had this great big gold chain. So he got his name. And he had a great big chopper bike thing. He chased the guy down there, he's got him. And all the stallholders are held the Thai geezer down and everything else. Anyway, the police, he pressed charges and everything else. He'd gone down Walking Street, and the guy had done prison. He'd been punished for what he'd done and everything else. And Basher, his lad from Hull, and he got a girl, picked the girl up on Walking Street. Driving home, and two lads had followed him. Thai lads. We can't say if it's the guy who done the prison or whatever, but you know, it doesn't really take Einstein to work this one out, does it? And the girl was on the back. I think he got shot from one side and the other side as he was driving back home, and he died. I went to his funeral at South Pattaya Road there.
So the guy that got his chain snapped.
Yeah, he shot again. Yeah. So this is a big problem in Thailand, where people live without their means, and at the end of the day, it does lead in death. Because if you're not a strong person now, if you're thinking about living in Thailand, and be prepared to, you know, I'm not saying have a black heart, but be a strong person. You just got to be so careful what you're doing with your money out.
No, I mean, it seems to be like a common theme between, and it's not just in Pattaya, but Thailand and many Southeast Asian countries where foreigners come over. They, like you said, they live outside their means. They run out of money. They don't know what to do. They keep going, and a lot of the time it does lead to death.
And you know, if you're a drinker, you know, this is something I can tell you about, because I was a bloody big drinker, and you drink your profits. You know, you do. You know, you're drinking with your mates every night, but you're drinking, you're standing in rounds and everything else, and you're drinking, and you're drinking. You know, I was drinking myself to death. Until COVID come. You know, mate, COVID was an eye opener for me. So I lost my business, but I saved my life. So I haven't drunk for 3.5 years. So you know, great for my children because they love their dad. And so, you know, because I don't drink, I have to keep myself occupied. So I keep myself occupied with charities, helping the local community, like, you know, I do the pool league and everything else, trying to help the small bars, surviving after COVID.
Talk a little bit about what the Jom Tien League is, the charities involved, your involvement in it, and just...
well, we started off with 6 bars, and we started off with one charity, which was a charity up in the rural northern Thailand, which is not far from Nan, near Chiang Mai, a little village up there where just before COVID, we'd raise money through certain people to build a school up there because in the rain season you couldn't get to that village. They had no school or nothing. They was flying helicopters in to get food into them.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's amazing what they've done through Karen, who helped raise all this money. So what we actually do in our league, we make sure we raise a little bit of money so they can have pens, books. The people will sleep there. They have towels, you know, and stuff like that for their education. So that was the first charity. It's illegal for a foreigner to run a pool league or any organisation and arrange meetings without belonging to a Thai foundation.
Yeah.
So I stopped everything what I thought was illegal,
Yeah.
and I done it legally. So I done that legally by joining the Rotary Club.
Yeah.
Rotary Club where I meet some really, really, you know, interesting people and some very, very good businessmen there. And I help with their charity, which is the local schools in Pattaya for the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the 1 year, and the third charity is through the Rotary Club. I got introduced to Steve Devrox, and he does a lot for Father Ray, and I went down to see the setup there, and I made that our third charity for children in the area. And 1 year of running the pool league, just over 1 year now, we've raised 136,000 baht for 3 charities. And I was 1 day over day, and what it was, I've come in on a 30 day, and it's in January, there's 31 days. So I booked my flight for the 1st of February or whatever, so I'm practically on a 2 day, 1 day, 2 day overstay. So when I get to the airport, which was Dong Muong, the immigration put it in, I thought I was going to get deported, you know what I mean? I thought I was going to get banned. Wow!
Oh, fuck.
Your rod's gone.
Oh, shit.
Took the rod.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, mate.
It got off the thing. Oh, you're
John.
fucking joking. I can see it. Should I jump in? Should I? Do you want me to go
took
in?
the rod.
I had it on. It just fucking pulled it in. What a monster.
That's a big one, mate. The way he took that rod. He needs cooling down, look. Well, that's the first time I've seen that happen.
I think John's probably seen this happen many times. Oh, okay. I apologise, John.
These youngsters who come here, this new wave lot, you know.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing, do you know what I mean?
He's lovely, isn't he? Look at that.
Yo, he's the biggest one we've caught. He's huge.
Oh,
He's
not the biggest.
he's a few pound, isn't he?
for me, that's my best one so far.
That's it, perfect. Grab him hard if he kicks.
Whoa, look at that. He's fucking cool. All right, should I let him back into this lake? Yeah?
Yes, yeah, in this one, please, mate. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
He's a lovely one, isn't he?
He's cool, isn't it? I can't believe he pulled that in so quickly. I mean,
So yeah, we got interrupted by Moby Dick taking the rod there. You see that rod fly in the water. Cool, what a great lake this is.
That's what happens when you come here, you're guaranteed to catch that. If you had people that are thinking of moving to Thailand or moving to Pattaya specifically, do you have any kind of advice or guidance that you would let people know to not just come here willy-nilly, to maybe have some sort of a plan? Or
depends if you're a
they want to come and
family.
live here.
If you're a family, you're better off around Bansaray, Narjom Tien, Machapan. You know, you're better off around the Pong district, around there if you're a family, away from the beach areas. If you're a single guy, you know, Pattaya is for you. But you know, it's like anywhere, don't fall in love, you know. You get like we always got a saying, there's one on every plane, you know. But there's quite a few on the plane nowadays, you know, who are getting taken for a ride.
Yeah.
I do the charity pool league, and I give out a lot of free advice on a Friday night if people want to come out to any venues we're at. All they got to do is look on the Facebook page where the home games are.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give you advice and put you onto the right people.
So what is the name of the Facebook page? How would people be able to access it if anyone?
Well, let's go through. It's the Friday friendly fun pool league jump to end. Tie bricks. Yeah. But the charity work we do is absolutely life changing for me because I don't drink anymore. I get so much pleasure helping these children, and especially going to the Father Ray Foundation, and there's 850 children there, and they're not all able children. There are blind children, there are disabled children, there are children with, you know, grown-ups as well with learning disabilities, what they've kept since they were young.
Yeah.
And you can see the progress over the years, what they've done for these 850 children and adults there now, you know, and it's amazing. People who come from all over the world who sponsor children now, and they come over and they come to the Father Ray Foundation, and they come and see these children, and they give them gifts and all that. It's, you know, there's so many kind people about, you know. There is a lot of ways of doing things out there than just drinking every night.
Absolutely,
you know, I'm not saying don't go out and have a beer or go to, you know, gentlemen clubs have changed, you know. They're more like sports bars now, you know. It would be nice to see gentlemen clubs go back to the way they were. And see them that way, because I think they would be a lot busier. But now they're, you know, you go in some of these there, they've got a dartboard, they got playing sport, you know, and they've got all these beautiful girls half naked, like bras and knickers on and everything, walking around the bars. You don't want to watch a game of football? Come on, you know, come on, you know.
No, you definitely have to have a little bit of moderation around.
If you want to go to a girly bar, you don't want to watch men's legs on a TV, do you?
Yeah.
You don't want to watch football. Come on. Yeah, I ain't, you know, I love West Ham United, but if I'm in a girly bar, I don't want to be watching my players' legs. I want to be watching the girls' legs, you know. So yeah, just take the sport out of the gentleman club. Yeah, I was drinking all the time, and it nearly killed me in the end. And now I've stopped, and I've got a new life. My new life is still living in Thailand. Places like this.
Absolutely,
taking my children places, having little holidays, and doing things for charity. So that's my life now.
Perfect. Well,
okay.
Glenn, it was lovely having
Cheers, matey.
interview, and we'll probably have another interview here with someone else. So thank you very much.
Yeah,
for coming.
there's plenty like me about, you know.
No, that was great, mate, and thank you for coming. Yeah, I mean.